Hi YouTube, today I thought we'd go over the Beatles, that's upside down, the Beatles Love Album, which I bought this in Liverpool in the big sort of, I don't know what you call it, a square. In Bristol we have Cabot Circus and they had, it's called Liverpool 1, it's the city centre anyway, which was all, I'll make a video on Liverpool actually down the line, but for now, this album itself is absolutely brilliant. If you're a Beatles fan and you haven't heard this album, oops, I hit the desk, ignore that, you are missing out. So this is a 2 LP set, but there are songs on the streaming. I don't know what I don't know whether it's an MP3 format anymore, or whether you just call it streaming music. I don't know, I'm an old boomer, obviously, but there's songs on the streaming that's not on the record. So I know I showed you, but I'll try and center it a bit so you can actually see. Pause that if you want to have a read. But it starts off with an a cappella of Because, which is beautiful. I've heard that when they recorded Because for Abbey Road, they've really tried their hardest to harmonise. And you know, it's absolutely beautiful. And then straight into Get Back, which, so all the songs, or most of the songs on this album, are connected together. They all bleed into one another, and they're all remixed with different songs, if that makes sense. So the Get Back, it starts with that awesome guitar riff from A Hard Day's Night. You know, the start, I can't do it because I'll get copyrighted. But it starts with A Hard Day's Night, that opening riff, and then it goes into Get Back, which then bleeds into Glass Onion. And that, I mean, the opening sequence is absolutely brilliant, you know, it's fantastic. And then Eleanor Rigby, the fourth song, which is, it's weird, I don't know how to explain the remix, because I haven't heard it in a while, to be honest. I'm going to listen to it, actually, after I film this video. But it's sort of, it starts without the orchestral piece, and then it sort of builds in, and that bleeds into Julia, which, so Julia, the transitional track between after Eleanor Rigby, it starts off normal and then it sort of goes all fuzzy and with these loud sort of sirens, and then into I Am the Walrus, which is in, it's all in stereo this time, whereas I know on the original version that the last bit was in stereo and the first bit was in mono, I think. And that sort of, so when I Am the Walrus ends, or when it's fading out, they're fading in these cheers, and you can hear the cheers getting louder and louder. And I believe it's Ed Sullivan shouting, "The Beatles!" And I Want to Hold Your Hand is next. I love that passage. I absolutely love it. And if I remember, I'll put it in at the end of the video. So next up you have Drive My Car, The Word, and What You're Doing, that are all sort of mixed matched together, which sounds fantastic, you know, it's great. Then we have Gnicknuts, which I didn't get when I first saw this. I was like, what is that? I haven't heard that Beatles song, but it's just Sun King backwards. And it works, it's beautiful. Sun King backwards works. And that sort of bleeds into Something. I mean, Something is one of the best songs ever, so, you know. And then you've got Blue Jay Way, which is a transition, the start of side B. And then my favourite song on the album is Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite / I Want You She's So Heavy / Helter Skelter. It starts off like the normal Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite, and then when it gets to, like, I think it's like the second chorus, it just sort of explodes on you with that really heavy riff of I Want You She's So Heavy, and Helter Skelter's vocals in the background. It is mind-blowing. It's really good. That goes into Help, and then Help is just the regular Help. Blackbird and Yesterday. So sort of, it's the ending guitar, or ending acoustic piece for Blackbird. It sort of bleeds into, and it just plays Yesterday, which is lovely, you know. And then you've got Strawberry Fields Forever, which is, I mean, it's a normal song. It's still one of the best Beatles songs, so you're not missing out. And Within You, Without You, mixed with Tomorrow Never Knows, which is just, I mean, that was genius doing that. Then Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, that bleeds into Octopus's Garden, which I love. Octopus's Garden is one of my favourite Beatles songs. Then Side C, got, I don't know. Let me know if you like it when I show you while I'm talking, or you just want to hear me ramble. But Lady Madonna, which starts off with the, I can't hum it. You know, I know most of these songs by the melody in my head, especially Lady Madonna, because there's a humming section of the song. But I can't hum it for you because I get copyrighted. So it sort of starts off with them just humming and builds in, and then it goes for it. It's fantastic. Here Comes the Sun / The Inner Light, which is beautiful. Come Together / Dear Prudence. So it's Come Together / Dear Prudence / Cry Baby Cry. So, and you've got, which it's beautiful and amazing. I love the way, you know, Cry Baby Cry is on the end. And then one of my favourite bits of the album, Cry Baby Cry ends, and you just get hit, smacked in the face with this heavy riff of Revolution, the single version. It's just straight at you. It's such a great mix of the song. As soon as that first second starts, you hear that riff. It's loud, it's brash, and it kicks you in the face. It's brilliant how they did that. And then that sort of fades into Back in the USSR. And then the last side, you've got an acoustic version of While My Guitar Gently Weeps, which George Harrison's vocals are amazing, you know. A Day in the Life, with they have the muttering in the beginning of the song, which is lovely. Then Hey Jude, it's a shorter version of Hey Jude, which I quite enjoy. I mean, I like Hey Jude anyway, but I do think it gets a bit long. I know that's probably sacrilegious, but Hey Jude sort of bleeds into Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band Reprise, which is amazing. I love the way it bleeds into that. And then you've got All You Need Is Love to close off the album, which has it has a muttering at the end. I don't know whether it's the muttering from the studio tape of All You Need Is Love or they added it in, but it's John and Paul muttering, and it's beautiful. Or it's perfect to end off the album. Now, if you do buy this album on vinyl, you get this really beautiful book. So this album was released for this I can't say, it's French, Cirque du Soleil, the Cirque du Soleil. But you get some lovely information to read. Pardon me. And that's just George and Giles Martin going over it. This was the first Beatles stuff that Giles Martin worked on, which is great because obviously they allowed him to do the remixes over the past few years. So I won't go through all the book because it's quite long, but you do get some really nice photos of the band in the show. I wish I'd been, I was going to say alive, but I wish I'd been old enough to understand, at the time and gone to go see this. Because, look at that, it's lovely. That is beautiful. Ringo. Oh, George Harrison. Look at that. So yeah, this is a definite recommendation from me. you want an album to listen to and you like the Beatles, listen to the Beatles Love Album. So I will do a video on my trip to Liverpool actually. It was a few months ago now, but it's one of the best moments of my life. And I got that album and I bought a few others. You know, I took the train up to Liverpool and back, so I had this little suitcase that was able to fit about 5 vinyl records in it. Because I was in Liverpool and I wanted to get the Beatles albums there, because they were special if they were from Liverpool. So anyway, thanks for watching today, and I'll see you again in another video. Bye. Fucked it. I fucking fucked it. Come on, just come out. Just thank you.